Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how this cracked 303 cave door works. It's the current smallest and probably smallest possible. Without heat pistons, there is a smaller one with heat pistons, which I also have made with somebody else though, but I've also have that. But heat pistons, I'm going to explain that when the store is finished. Now, this door uses a really weird layout if you're new to redstone and small cave doors, because you may be used to these kinds of layouts. Just a lot of singles that retract the blocks and just one double piston extender to do the job. Now, that is simple and easy, but it also means that there's a lot of wasted space. Like, you can't this is the block, black blocks here indicate where the wall would be, so you can't build beyond that. Which is not, it's like that you have way too much space for that. And the previous record used this layout. Like, it's not easy to do this with cracked, but it's also far from hard. So yeah, how do you even come up with this monstrosity? Now, I could just show you, but I think explaining this will be better. So the red area is the target, like how big this layout is, and I'm going to show you how I transformed this layout into that layout which I used in the door. Now, my very first thought process was, okay, I wanna shave some layers off of this, which means I inevitably have to shave one of those layers, which may seem really counterintuitive. However, this has been done countless times, and this is not something I invented. Actually, I've already made doors with this kind of layout, especially like this one is a different layout and it's also upful and stuff, but it's a decently small cracked door with in total we have one double piston extender here, one here and one there, so 3 double piston extenders in the door. This one, yeah, I'm pretty proud of. So let's get back to another video. So it was obvious to me that I needed to shave a layer off, which means moving 2 pistons somewhere else. This means that, like, obviously those pistons placement, like those corner ones, can be retracted to 2 sides. Like, you can either retract it with this or with this, always kind of. But those ones in the middle here are kind of obvious that you're gonna retract them to the side that they're closest to, because retracting them to here would involve a double piston extension, right? And well, that's what we have to do for this piston. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do a double piston extender. And I just threw that on a random side, which I just did here, which makes this one be able to be grabbed. Now, for crack though, I also need to account for powerability. This is a completely fine way to power this, and in theory this layout also works now. It would actually even be smaller, so why did I not do that? That is because of this nasty thing called, well, needing to power this piston when it's here. Like, right now when we are in this position, this will also be extended, so we only have a solid block right here. Which means, okay, maybe, like, you think we could butt power this, but problem is there's a block right here, because like, we can't place a repeater on this piston, which means this is impossible to power with that way at least. So I need to find a different way. And after a lot of fiddling around, I found that the only way I could make this one viable was by moving this one over here. Meaning destroying this and moving this like this one for double piston extender. This may seem really counterintuitive, but will make a lot of sense when I build the door. Believe me, that isn't the only way that I found of powering this. Now, also, like, I still had this here with the hopes of maybe doing some magic stuff here also. This one would need now to be pulled over here, just so you know. So, like, I kind of have, if I wanna stay in this layout, I kind of have to move this over here, just because otherwise I would not have, like, if I would have my border right here and I have a piston right here, well, I can power those two here, but there's just no way to reach this piston, so that's why I moved this here. But obviously I didn't do that, but that's like my thought process. Now, this is way too cramped, so like I have a double piston extender right here, which I have decently much space for, and I have two double piston extenders right here, and I have none right here. And actually what I ended up doing was moving this one to over here. Now this may seem like maybe you can actually make a smaller one, and maybe that's true, like that this is not small as possible, but that's was my thought process back then. And you will see that this is not, like this layout may seem like, oh my god, I'm wasting so much space, but it will make sense that I don't. So let's like just let me show you how this powers. It is rather easy. All the doubles and some of the singles, it's like rather trivial once like you understand it. Now the powering stuff, like it's weird. So yeah, to build this you will need 37 wiring blocks, 27 door blocks, 11 dust, 15 repeaters, 1 permanently toggled input, and 12 sticky pistons. So now with the door frame, we want to go 2 blocks in from here, so with 2 blocks on each side, and then you can just extend this out like that. So you have 2 blocks on one side, on each side, except the front where you don't have any blocks. Like maybe, obviously, if this like you would build in soil, you would also want those blocks here, but like that's not necessary. Now for the layout, there is a double piston extender right here and right here, and a single right there, taking care of those two. Then here we have the other double piston extender I was talking about with 3 singles. And on this side I have the bottommost double piston extender with those singles. And we can just fill in all of the wall blocks. Now, for the input, I came up with the solution that this block right here is most usable. Why is that? Now, it may seem weird. Why is the input right here? That's because I found out that I like the power layout for sequence for this is really weird. We need to somehow power this and this. Like this is the extension, all done with the powering this block, which, well, from the input right here we can just do. However, as you can also see, we don't really get more than that. We need to do 2 retractions, which seems a little bit impossible. Maybe at first, like it is not obviously, but it kind of seemed for me, because like this one I struggle a lot with, which is kind of embarrassing because the solution isn't even that hard. Because with this 3 tick, as you can see, which is 2 ticks after this, we just this one stays extended long enough so that this one, when it's right here, can finish retracting before finishing the thing. And I don't need to create that, but this is only part of this. Now obviously I need to also do the final retraction, which is easier than it first seems. Yeah, harder than it first seems, not easier. So what I did, like you need somehow this, which is big, but believe me, like this is not that bad, because we also need some stuff over from here in the part of this double piston extender. However, for that to work correctly, we can just move this one layer. The thing is, like, we could also use like more dust and stuff, but this like just saves a bit of materials. It's not necessary, but it does. So yeah, make sure you build it like that. Now this double piston extender right here is actually really simple. You just place 2 blocks right here and right here, and then you can just use the classic ZNB 240 piston extender, which means we have 2 pistons on the front and the back piston, 4 pistons on the piston when it needs to retract, and this one, yeah. This actually does 2 double piston extenders already. And if we put a block right here and some stuff right here, we actually already have quite a lot of stuff done. Though what's a bit sad, we have not done a middle block and already have done quite some wiring that's not that intuitive. Yeah, this is not gonna be easy, and the rest of the space is gonna be used for the DP. Maybe it's possible to move this DP over here, but I don't really see a way of doing that, so yeah. So to do the first thing with those right here, we're gonna go down one, get a 2 tick right here, to block down again, with a dust right here, block up, block down, 1 tick, block up, down, dust right here and stuff. You actually also don't need this, but like, I just put it here. Now this does all of that. Does not do the front extension or bed retraction stuff of this, but it does a lot of stuff. Now, this seems weird that we are wiring this like that, but believe me, that everything has a purpose. Now, very first thing here is if we go down one block and put a 1 tick right here, and after that, just put a block right here with a 1 tick right here, as well as out and 3 blocks right here with a 1 tick right here, another 1 tick right here, and this right here. This does a bit of the refi stuff and other weird things. Now from here we can also do the front extension. We're going here and just butting that. That's also why we need those specific timings. Problem is that now it does not matter when this one turns off, it will always never retract this. This may seem why does this happen? That's because actually I can even show this in the tool. This piston, when it's in this position here, is butt powered, meaning that we power this, update it, and unpower it. So now, no matter, actually, quick, and no matter how much delay we will put on this piston, it will never retract. Due to the retraction always only updating this, and in the updated state it retracts, so it becomes an immovable object, so the piston doesn't grab it. So that's why we need this one stable right here with a 2 tick right here. And if we replace the blocks I just destroyed and fire it now, and we get to this state where this piston is retracted. Now we just need to do the final retraction, and yeah, well, we have exactly 2 blocks of space left, so let's just use them for 4 tick, and that's literally the door. So like, it's decently dense. Maybe, just maybe there's space for another way to power this, but that's how I did it, and it's pretty good in my opinion. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, thanks for watching, and yeah, I want to do more of these explanations because they are fun, and I believe they are also teach also people a bit about how they do things. So yeah, if you enjoyed them, please let me know. And yeah, I mean, there will be coming more. I don't really know what the response is right now because I'm recording them in a batch like right now, because my voice is a bit back and I have a bit energy because I was sick and stuff. So yeah, but don't worry, it won't stay with like small 3 doors. I believe actually next 2 doors I will film 5x5s. So yeah, be excited. Anyways, thanks for watching this video. I'm out. Okay, thanks. Bye.